So, generic intro here. Welcome everyone to this little one shot I've dreamt up for years and years. Um, it's inspired by a very traditional holiday story that I'm sure most of us have heard sometime in our lifetime, but adding a little twist to the story. And with me, we have a number of the players from Blight's Curse. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
All right.
Dragon, say hi.
Salutations.
I am tempted to do my Rogel Dorn thing, but
No,
nah.
don't.
Yes, please don't. We
Spare the audience.
Yes. So with that said, I will be your numble narrator for this evening, and please enjoy the story. We begin our tale, as many often do, or so you think. Most tell the stories of once upon a time or a land far away. But one particular story starts with these chilling words. You are all dead to begin with. All of you have lived your lives to its fullest. You embrace the warm kindness of the human or humanity's heart of love and generosity and kindness and honesty and loyalty with a little bit of laughter here and there. You all spent your lives making merry as well as spreading goodwill and love to those who you touched. And when your time came, you were all sent to your ideal paradise. A paradise of gleam and clean and comfort. Every day feels like a sunny day, either on the clouds or by the fields or by the grand white palaces that you've only read about in your chosen stories. But as you live comfortably and happy, during one certain time of the year, you couldn't help but feel lonely. The holidays. Whatever holidays you celebrate, you know that the people you love are down there making merry, setting up celebrations, planning grand feasts of get-togethers and parties to have some warmth, some joy, and some mirth. But how can you feel the same way when it almost feels like that up here all the time? When every day is perfect and everything can be at your need, you still feel the loneliness of having one final celebration, to feel the warmth of life, the comfort of love, and to see the true happiness on faces of the people you care and cherish. And as you are feeling these emotions, all of you in your respective paradises start to feel a little something in your chest, a pulse that feels like a warm hug that starts to spread through your soul. It pulses out towards your fingertips, the strands of your hairs, and it feels like a calling, an invitation, if you would. And for some reason, your heart and your body chooses to accept it. And as you close your eyes in acceptance of this invitations, you all open them to this strange sight. You open your eyes and you see the world as if you were back on the mortal plane. The snow gently falling on top of the evergreen trees. Smells of a home-cooked meal whiffs in the air as you see a magnificent mansion before you. You each look down and you see yourselves translucid, blue, almost see as light and as see-through as air, but some part of you is anchored into this spot, into this place. And it's here, but you see that you're not alone in this wondrous winter wonderland. You see a small company surround each and every one of you, each different in a unique way, but also having the same feelings as you have. And to start out this game, we are going to introduce each other alphabetically. So we are going to start off with Dragon's character. Dragon, please describe your character.
He stands before you. He is obviously a dwarf, but he is in full armor with a helm. And he looks around and says, "Well, this is interesting. I am Arner Thunderdelver."
Alright. And with that, we will move on to our second character, Storm. Please describe your character.
Well, she is a high elf, pushing about middle age, so I'd say about 350 years old. Despite wearing a cloak, you can notice red hair, golden eyes, I believe. Give me a second. Yeah, slight flecks of gold in her eyes, typical markings across her forehead, and this like totem-like necklace around her neck that has feathers of red and gold. Pleasure to meet you. I am Aura Tirani.
Alright. Soundwave, describe your character.
Before the two of you, you see a black monkey dressed in monk attire, light blue in the way signifying that she is a shadow monk. Well, I thought I died at my brother's hand, not by some random no-name. Pleasure to meet you both. My name is Dashi.
And last but certainly not least, Jovial, describe your character.
Well, now, this situation would certainly take my breath away if I had one to begin with. Go, Joe. Looking upon the voice, you see a tall character, about the size of a full-grown Goliath, dressed in flamboyant bardic attire. But the most shocking thing is that he is a skeleton. Hello, all. My name is River. Pleased to meet you.
As you all converse and introduce yourselves, you see a figure near the doorway of this magnificent mansion, and he beckons you to come closer. What do you do?
Well,
It seems our host is beckoning us forward. Well, companions, shall we?
Indeed.
And as she walked, yep, and taking in the familiarity of the atmosphere, she steps forward and seems similar to what she's familiar with. Greets her host and says, "It is an honor to meet you. Happy Winter's Crest."
And a happy winter's crest to you, my dear. You see this very finely dressed butler with you can tell that every bit of them is clean, neat, but still has this welcoming glow, almost like a grandpa would. Indeed. Happy Winter's Quest, Feast of the Winter Veil, Starlight Celebration, Snuggle Talk, Winter's Day, Life Day, and Hogwash to all of you. Though, around here, we associate all those things with our own little term called Christmas. So I would love to say happy holidays to each and every one of you, and a very Merry Christmas Eve tonight.
well then, Merry Christmas.
Yes,
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, a very happy holidays.
I am happy that you all received the invitation and are most welcome to join the others in the grand hallway. Anything you need, just ring one of us, and we will be happy to serve you on this most festive night.
Ah, well, if you are offering, I would enjoy a cup of tea. Plenty of milk, please.
I live to serve, my young minstrel. Now please.
Oh dear, I haven't been called young in over 200 years.
Now if you please, come inside and enjoy the festivities. He says as you all walk in and you see this. what you can only describe as something you would normally read out in books. This feels like a picture perfect Christmas winter's ball scene ever, with a giant tree, wreaths and garland on every window, red velvet tablecloths filled with finest of foods, a grand ballroom area, to dance the night away, and all around you, other ghosts, talking, playing, and dancing. And you see ghosts of all sorts, from humans to elves to children, to even a giant elephant walking around.
A clattering sound can be heard from River's location. Quickly looking over, you can see him bending down to gather something. It turns out to be his lower jaw. Oh, that was a jaw. That is quite a jaw-dropping display, if I do say so myself.
Not every day that I see a tree attacked by gnomes.
I must admit, I've seen many trees as glorious as this out in the woods, but it is quite a sight to this sort of decoration. Haven't seen it in quite a long time.
Yes.
Can't really say much about festivities. But there's a anyway, ghost with the most. Can I swear here?
There is no rule against it, though. He points to the tree, and you see a bunch of ghost children floating around, playing a sort of tag game or a hide and seek game in all the presents, where ghost children actually go into the presents, and one child is trying to find them.
Noted. Censorship. This is one heck of a party.
I hope everything is to the liking. It took the staff enough time once to prepare everything for this wonderful night.
Well, I must say, you have done a splendid job. I can almost feel the warmth on my skin. Oh wait, I don't have any.
I thought the puns would cease after my demise. Sir River, you are worse than my brother.
I say, sorry.
When you've been a skeleton for as long as I have, you tend to make light of your situation.
Speaking of River, Dashi, I can't say that I've seen folk like you. I don't usually see a skeleton moving around on its own unless it's controlled by a necromancer.
Oh, my story is quite fascinating, I tell you. I was once a Goliath, but until I was slain in battle, I woke up many years later, not but a skeleton, with really no recollection of who I was.
You, Dashi, quite a sight. I've never seen a humanoid animal before. I've heard stories about it, not from other planes of existence, but not in front of my face.
Well, to simplify it, I just say I'm just a talking monkey. But in actuality, as she just unfurls her arms a little bit more, I'm a Hoodoosie. Best way to compare me is think of a sugar glider, but multiply the height by about 10 to 15.
We have quite a spread over here. Come check it out.
Hey, wait, there's a spread, wait. What's this about a spread? I would like to see the spread, and I cannot control my character.
It's up towards the north.
Wait, you can't control your character?
I can't click on Dashi.
Give me one moment. Up. That's fine. Give me one moment.
I honestly thought that you guys would fall in love with Dashi because she has the fluffiest of hair.
Does indeed have fluffy hair.
And I'm not gonna lie, the tone of voice kind of reminds me of Sips. I'm sorry.
I've been practicing, yay! Because I wanted Dashi to sound different from Nephrite, who I hope the fans enjoy this.
Okay, try now.
I have control. I have control. She moves, and she runs to the spread.
Yeah, hold on a second, gotta refresh. Something got stuck.
Wait for me, companion. River says as he walks calmly, his cane clacking upon the ground.
Sorry, River, my dude. This is the one thing that I prefer to have in life. Now that I get to have in death, my brother would steal all of the mangoes from every single tree on the island. This is my first time saying pie.
You see more than pies. You see tarts, cookies, cake, pandoros, chocolates, like every single kind of chocolate you want, bonbons, cupcakes, little maple fudges, and of course gingerbreads and all the festive style cookies and treats you could ever think of seeing on the table.
Oh, my goodness. Haven't seen this since we were visited by that, that family that opened that food business.
Honor looks up to River and says, I do hope that you can still taste them, River.
Oh, do not worry about me. Despite my looks, I am still quite capable. He says as he picks up a cupcake and bites into it. Ooh, moist carrot cake. Delicious.
I don't know about you all. I am enjoying myself and indulging in this fluffy deliciousness, despite my hair being fluffier than all of us. And Dashi just stuffs her face.
Yep.
Yep. So all of you that ate at the table get 10 temporary hit points.
Sweet!
Or it just has a simple fruit tart. Oh my! This is truly worthy of a Rumac recipe.
How many temporary hit points do we get?
10.
10.
10? Alright.
I saw what you did there, Storm.
Yeah, I know.
In case you all are wondering, River is a lineage known as a reborn. Normally, they're just exactly what it sounds like, but I flavored him to be a skeleton.
Yeah,
I played a Reborn before, and I had a lot of fun with it. But this is my first time playing a Haduzi, and I'm just having fun just playing with her chaotic nature.
Ooh, eggnog.
Both alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
I prefer black tea.
That would be over here at this dispenser, where you pretty much think of any drink you want, and you just put the glass underneath it, and it fills it up for you. Think of it as a really fancy version of an alchemic jar. Jug, whatever.
oh my gosh, it's just from that one of the one of those digital drink dispensers at Burger King or something.
Yeah,
my God,
basically.
Yay!
For me, that'd be at Five Guys.
Laura's gonna fill her vessel with like a simple herbal tea.
This is so good. All that's left is just a stage to perform on, and then this will be the best night of my afterlife.
Music?
Tumblr actually, but I can't play a mean flute.
I do dabble on the lyre every once in a while.
I am quite skilled with the violin, though, as you can tell, by my attire, my glorious and fabulous attire, I am a bard. I can play any instrument you can think of,
Yes.
both alive and dead.
Now that you mention it, the reason why you seem so the two of you, practically the second and third most unique people I've ever met.
Well, I'm curious now, who's the first?
He was an odd case. Sort of an adopted daughter, I guess. But it was weird. It was... gosh dang it, what was with that number? It kept popping up. It was the 7th day, 7th month, something called 7th moon? And I remember near my settlement there was an explosion, fire. I went to investigate and there was someone holding a child, a woman, and said, look
Is
after
everything
her.
to your liking, Mike? Is everything to your liking? You turn around and you see
I'm sorry.
Mother standing behind you, all of you.
I'm sorry. I'm just someone very special to me. That's. I'm sorry, all of you, for this tangent. It's just bringing up old memories.
No problem. And as to you, good sir, everything is fabulous.
Good to hear.
Oh, I've not been in such a celebration in such a long time.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna look around. You two enjoy the rest of the night.
Guess Aura's gonna wander around still in thought because she hasn't thought about that person in a while. was it? I was so off.
River will grab a platter and a cup and fill it up with rose milk tea. He'll walk around while sipping, his cane hooked upon his arm.
And Nephrite, you walk to the dance floor and you see
Nephrite? Who's Nephrite?
Sorry, old habits.
Dashi.
Dashi, you walk to the ballroom floor and you see ghosts on various levels dancing. Some stick to the floor while others start floating up as if they're dancing on the clouds.
If Ali was here, he would start making a pun of everybody just dancing on cloud 9.
I do believe I am a little out of fashion here. Oh, that will not do.
I heard a snap.
River.
What's a snap?
Well, he snaps for belying all known laws of physics. He will snap his fingers, and his clothes change colors into a festive reds, greens, and whites. There we go. Now I feel like I fit in.
If anyone starts to dance, that would be performance.
I'll be the
Just
first
for
one.
Yep, and Arnold will be close behind just for nostalgia's sake.
Oh god, I don't know how to dance!
So yeah, so Aurora dances very gracefully while in this waltz-like setting. It looks like Dashi is doing the jive.
You know what, I'll
Honor.
take that.
Honor is checking out this table.
There you see more savory dishes like mashed potatoes, honey glazed carrots, your choices of turkey, chicken, ham. There's a couple of vegetarian options in there too, like eggplant parmesan, Brussels sprouts with Parmesan cheese, freshly baked dinner rolls of both multigrain and Blight, as well as two to three types of gravy.
I'll have to come back here in the hopes that I haven't filled up on dessert.
So anything anyone else wants to do at the party?
Yeah, Aura might just step over to. Sorry.
Go ahead.
She'll step over to Dashi. Having a little trouble?
Yes.
Yep. I remember when she and I spent some time together. She seemed a little. Let me guess. You're a natural dancer, aren't you?
Nope. Not a dancer.
Oh, remembered how awkward she was at first. I helped her a little bit, though I was never, I wasn't a natural like her, but sometimes you stumble every once in a while and you just gotta get back up again.
You mind helping me get back up?
Indeed. I help her up.
Thanks.
As he wakes his way around the dance floor, he watches the different people doing their different dances at different levels. And he heads over to the piano and gives a listen.
Oh, hello. Any requests?
Do you know any dwarven waltzes?
I think we have a few in my repertoire, but let me take a look, see. We have one that might be close enough. It's a very old one.
Excellent.
You see her pretty much conducting this multi-piece orchestra with the piano, while it looks like signaling to the three drummers, harpsichord, and guitarist on the other side of the ballroom.
Arner looks around for drums.
The drum is over here.
Over there. Okay. There we go.
Anything that River is doing?
Just watching.
While Aura and Dashi are just talking on the sidebar, so we can move along if you need to.
I just didn't know if you guys want to do your jam session or not.
I mean, if y'all want to do a jam session, we can do a jam session. I can get her flute ready, even though her performance is a +2.
Oops. Accidentally sent that to the wrong place. So Arner starts doing a very slow and meticulous waltz.
Yeah, after Dashi starts chuckling, she's just gonna ask Aura, if I keep listening to this kind of music, I'm going to stumble on my own 2 feet. Would you mind if I went ahead and asked the orchestra to change up the tempo?
I suppose. I am used to this more softer tempo, though. I have, believe me, there have been times I've heard much more artier music, if you could call it that.
I'll be right back. And Dashi is going to the pianist.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Armor. Good evening, Mr. Armor. Ma'am,
Yes?
would you mind if me and one of the other guests take the reins on music real quick?
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.
Arner will stop dancing and, slightly wig.
And Dashi will try to look for River and give a wave, so I will roll persuasion. I mean, not persuasion. Either, do I need to roll perception or investigation to find River?
He
Perception.
is about. I mean, it would be with advantage. He is quite tall and flamboyantly dressed.
I mean, if it was gonna be perception, it was gonna be with advantage anyway because of my race. I can't even.
It's not a hard DC to find him.
Yeah. Rover,
Hmm?
you want to play?
Oh, well, I haven't played in many years, but certainly.
You play, I play.
Either. If you'd like, I'd join in too. I'm probably not as good as River, but I dabble every once in a while.
The more the merrier.
Indeed.
Alright, so all those who are performing, roll performance, I will say with advantage.
All right.
Aye!
We got double 12s!
The curse is back.
Heck.
You all look at each other and you kind of got the same holiday tune in your head of which one to bring to liven up the party. And just give me a
Oh,
moment.
jeez.
Yes! Yes! Thank you!
slightly turned for the party where a minute ago these people are dancing a very nice waltz that suddenly turned to like a swing band concert. Even got the kids' attention to go out onto the dance floor and dance.
You can see River doing a little jig with his well-dressed shoes. Help out with the...
Laura's trying to keep, not used to it as much, but trying to follow along on her lyre. Just something different, I guess. I'm sure she would appreciate this.
You see Honor using, well, it looks like a combination between a warhammer and a battle axe, but there's like a spear tip at the end of the haft, and he's using that to bang on his armor, making different symbol-like sound.
Well now, an erg rush. I've not seen one of those in 150 years.
Yeah, as soon as the song is over, all of you pretty much have a standing ovation of claps and cheers for the wonderful song. Like,
Now that's my kind of tempo.
River will take off his hat and give a sweeping bow.
Honor will give a salute.
you see the host that welcomed you float behind you and says, that was a marvelous performance. Thank you so much for this wonderful gift. It's truly been a real showstopper. Yes, I'm sort of out of touch with the humor nowadays.
Funny, that was actually pretty good.
But if you would, please join the audience. It's time now to officially welcome your hosts of this beloved party.
Of course.
Very well.
I do hope his entrance will be a heart stopper. But mine has already stopped. Skull joke.